since I got on Toonami, they don't like doing too many bleep outs. It's not South Park, you know? So I'm working on that right now, and then stuff I can't talk about. I'm sorry. Sante, I know. They never tell. Yes.
Are you dating anyone?
You know, we got a one-track mind over on this side. I have a personality too. I am not just a body, okay? I'm just be the best.
This is just a piece of meat you just like around, right?
Okay, I shouldn't have used that place.
I'm late.
It's such a good voice. Like, I understand why the gay community copyrighted the list. You know, like, it is awesome.
Oh, nice. Him signed
it's not me making fun of
and
them.
Travis and William signed in
oh yeah. So no, I'm not dating anyone.
Take it out! I'm not
because I have a morbid fear of relationships.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know if they're looking for relationships over here.
Except I'm recording, I can take a picture at the same time.
I definitely was very sad when I couldn't do Al's voice. I remember auditioning for Brotherhood and thinking that I did pretty well. Like I was like they were like, all right, just do all these lines like as high pitched as you can. And they so I did them, you know, and I thought I was pretty young. Like I guess I was like, well, when did Brotherhood come out? Like a year ago? Two? Wow. Okay, so I was like 17 or 16 whenever I was, probably 17. And I thought I was doing pretty well, and then he actually played what I sounded like originally in the first Fullmetal Alchemist, and I was like 2 octaves too low, and I was just like, oh. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. He was like, sad day. So, yeah, that sucks. And you know, I really loved that show, and I was interested to see where they were gonna take it and everything. Getting to play Ho-Ho was cool though. That's what we call it in the Funimation, Ho-Ho. Not Ho Time. This is not like a donut reference or something. Anyway. So, yeah. At the same time, I'm glad that I get to be things other than Al. It's also nice, because I think I would have been mega Al if I had done Brotherhood too. Like, there would have been no escaping it for the rest of my life. I'd be like 40 years old and like trying to apply to like get a job at a law firm, and they'd be like, "Hey, were you Alf? Can you do the voice?" Yeah. So maybe this way they'll forget it eventually. I don't know. Yeah.
So what made you decide to become a history major? I know my sister was.
Well, what made me decide to be a history major essentially was that I had taken these things called AP classes. It's like advanced placement credits, and you like have to take a test at the end of taking like a high school credits / college class, and then if you pass the test, then you get credit for college. And the only subject that I was really good at was history, so I got like 30 hours of AP credit that was all history, which wouldn't have been useful for any major except history. So. My parents were going to send me to community college because we're not, like I mentioned, voice actors, poorer than you'd think. And so I was like, well, hey, what if I can graduate in 3 years? And they were like, okay, I guess. And so that I could go to UNT instead of TCC, I went for a history major and just graduated in 3 years. Yeah, cool story, right? Not as cool as the bathrooms.
That's what my brother did.
As the
3 years. Me 7.
What?
Changed my major my 4th year.
Next question, not from that side. Talk to me, folks. I want to hear from you. You don't even have to ask me a question, just tell me about your day. Raise your hand. No? Yes. That's true, okay. Red. God, that did not buy me much time. Yeah. Probably Bebop. Cowboy Bebop was pretty awesome.
Woo!
Yeah. For sure. Actually.
It's
definitely
I
Bebop.
have it.
Although, I'm halfway through Death Note. That
I like Bebop. I have it on DVD. 30 bucks.
Is it on Netflix?
It's cheaper.
Yeah.
Instead of getting like what, 50 bucks? No, I still
cool.
shop
I
at
have
Hastings.
Netflix.
Oh, really? Oh,
Online.
Take advantage of that.
It's much better.
Like,
Still
hey,
the same
wanna
price,
hang out?
right?
Come to your house and watch your anime.
I wish I could take this thing off.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Put the bag down. Put the bag down. Help me out here, bro.
Yes. The Full Metal movie. It was a lot like recording the Full Metal show, except that I was going through puberty already, like I was in the midst at that point. You might notice, if you recall the show, at about the climactic, most emotional scene where we've defeated the bad guy, the ship is cutting in half epically for some reason. Oh, because Ed cut it in half. It's very like a destructive
Full Metal
person.
Alchemist, never seen it.
And I'm like screaming, no, brother, I just got you back.
Case closed.
Well, there's a YouTube video of that scene called The Death of Aaron's Voice.
So,
And it has more views than any other YouTube video involving my name. So, like a good 50,000 or something like that. And it's just my voice cracking. Because that's what happened. Like, I wasn't able to shout and be emotional without having my voice crack at that point. So and that was like with retakes. Like, that was the least cracky line that I could give for that. So yeah, I was in the throes of puberty at the point that we did the movie. Also, watching the movie was really cool because it was in a couple theaters around the nation, like maybe 10, I don't know. But at this, like, I went in and it was sold out the first day, so I couldn't get into my own movie. And then it was showing the next day too, so I went in the next day and it wasn't sold out, but there were no seats. So I sat on the stairs for my the movie that I'm in. It was pretty funny, and yeah, I enjoyed it though. Seeing myself in a theater was very cool, and I got to use that for applying to the movie theater later. I was like, by the way, I mean, no big deal, but a movie I was in kind of showed at your theater, so it's a big deal. So hire me, yeah, and it works. Woo! Right? Yeah, what's up?
Iron Man or Batman?
seriously?
Who makes that call? It's Batman or Superman, and you pick Batman easily. But now you brought in Iron Man, and that's difficult.
Does it change anything? Iron Man would still win.
Well, I mean, that's tough. Like
Batman
what
has to
scenario?
get-
Like, are they in daylight or are they in the dark? Because that makes a big difference for the Dark Knight. Okay, I'm just saying. Like, God, this is like destroying my world right now. Actually, what happened? Okay, yeah, that's it. That's literally it. If Iron Man knows where Batman is, like if Batman is being derp, in other words, and he's just like standing out in the open, like, yeah, let's go, Iron Man, then Iron Man's gonna shoot an energy beam into his chest and he'll probably die. But if Batman is smart, like Batman is actually, then Batman will probably be sneaking around the forest, not the forest, the cityscape, and he'll descend on Iron Man from afar and probably like hit him with some sort of like, one of those battering things that has an electric shock and it'll short circuit Iron Man's thingies. Yeah. So that's how I guess. It depends on what time of day it is. Yeah.
Can you say something to my twin sister who could not be here and split through the 9 hours if she could?
What should I say?
No problem. Anything you want to say, her name is Leia.
Hi Leia, I'm gonna read to you the ingredients of coffee. Ingredients: white flour, sugar, chocolate liqueur, partially hydrogenated vegetable oil. Contains one or more of the following: lithic butter, salt, oil, shea butter, palm oil, rapeseed oil, or sunflower oil. Whole milk powder, shortening, partially hydrogenated vegetable oil. Contains one or more of the following: coconut oil, palm oil, or rapeseed oil. Why did I say that again? I'm not retarded, it says it twice. Ooh, it also has emulsifier, soy lecithin, polyglycerol. I think that this is, has anyone seen Fight Club? Yeah, I'm pretty sure like half the ingredients for the bombs that they make are in Pocky. Explains why it's so tasty. So yeah, that happens. Thanks, Leah. That was very relevant to you, wasn't it?
That's funny. Did you enjoy being in Cat Line Cuties?
Okay, so probably none of you know what Cat Planet Cuties is. I mean, a couple might. It's what's known as a harem anime involving cat girls from outer space that descend to Earth to hit on me. Naturally, my character is too much of a little girl to actually do anything with any of these girls, like hold hands, look in the eyes, whatever. So honestly, Cat Planet Cuties was a rather frustrating experience for me because I'm playing this character that I do not agree with. Like, frankly, he needs to make a judgment call, pick a girl, go with it. Although, I mean, it turns out well for him in the end, I suppose. I guess I shouldn't spoil it, but how many of you are going to watch this? It has one... Oh, are some of you actually on? Never mind? All right. Okay, so throughout the show, there's basically three main contenders that really like my character, and they end up deciding to share him. Who saw that coming, right? Like that is like the one like way that it like diverged from the normal formula of the harem anime. But yeah, I mean, honestly, like I did it because like
We love it.
role is a role, and they're nice, and I was in college, and I wanted some money to play. It was a fun show to work on at the same time, though. It was funny. But was it Fullmetal Alchemist? No, it wasn't very deep at all. But yeah, buy it. What? Yeah, I'm supposed to be a proponent of Funimation products. My apologies. You were all gonna put this on YouTube, and then Funimation's gonna call me, whoever Funimation is, like the person, the man. He's gonna be like, Aaron, you haven't been doing as you were told. You haven't been following the prescription. I'm like, what are you? Okay, I'm leaving aside that rule. Any other questions? Yeah.
Favorite commentary that you've done and favorite people to do commentaries with?
Ooh. I actually have a pretty funny commentary with Lucy Christian.